attachment of women who take up the spiritual path, part 2. So I've already done a part 2, never thought of doing a part 2, but actually got DM on Instagram, and I really felt that this should be dealt with. So the DM that I received was that the women, the recently an Isha Foundation case has happened where two women have been taken up to the court by the family, and of course that Madras High Court really made some statements out there, right? And everything has happened what has happened, right? So this person wrote to me that these women are brainwashed into taking up brahmacharya. Okay, they are very educated and everything, and they have taken up brahmacharya. They have left their old parents, they are living in the ashram, and it's just not, this is what are the sentences, and this is the kind of perspective, the attitude the person had. And I got this DM, so I thought this needs to be dealt with, because I know majority of the people have these kinds of thoughts, right? So I thought that this perspective needs to be dealt with, this attitude needs to be dealt with. So first of all, let's understand that whatever has happened, first of all, these two women taken up to the court and everything, first of all, there is a hidden agenda behind all of this. Let's just understand that first, okay? Then we'll come to the point as well. Okay, don't worry, we'll be coming to the point. So the first thing that we need to understand is there is a hidden agenda towards this whole thing. Even many people, many people have come out and have said that is happening because he has actually, recently Tirupati Laddu, that thing happened, so of course Sadhguru has again spoke about it, how temples need to be free, from the government. Governments are holding these temples, right? And they are really earning money through these, right? Rather than they should be given to a devotee, they should be given to priest, who can really take good care of it. It's because for government somewhere it is going to be about money, okay? But for a devotee, for a priest, it's going to be about faith, about dharma somewhere, right? So it should be given to a devotee, it should be given to priest, and all these temples should be free. So when he said that, now many of course liked it, right? And that's why things have happened what has happened. 150 police men have been sent to Isha Yoga Center, and then of course a whole lot of things. So first of all, we just need to understand that when these things happen at a big scale and everything, big people are like taken into it, is because of there is somewhere always you'll find some political agenda towards it, right? And he is not for and against any party. Sadhguru is not for and against for any party, right? But yeah, there's a hidden agenda that's here right now, and they're trying to defame Sadhguru, right? So first we need to understand these hidden agendas. Now let's come to the point. I don't know exactly the context of these women, okay? Like, first of all, let's also understand that both the women have also come up and have also just heard what they said. I was listening to a channel, and they also themselves said that we have taken up this path, we want to do this, we have been in it for like 7 years, I've given myself and my parents sufficient time to think about it and everything. So all of these things are there. And secondly, we need to understand that there is always applications go for brahmacharya to the Isha Foundation, and only few really get selected, so they do not select anyone like that, they select a few, okay? Because for many people spirituality is kind of an escape, okay? And many people really think, majority of people really think that spirituality is an escape, okay? But people like me who ask me, it's a need. It's like I can't do without spirituality. I don't know what will I do, because there is कोई ऐसी एजुकेशन है ही नहीं, हमें स्पिरिचुअल एजुकेशन दी नहीं जा रही है. We have just been so taught and programmed for our body and for our mind, and it's just so of course we'll live in the place of suffering. Wherever there is mind, wherever there is body, we're going to live in the space of suffering. Okay, I'm sorry about the background noises, they're going to keep happening because yeah, because we are a Punjabi family. And Punjabi family we can't speak, you know, like normal sentences also. They have to go to a volume of like 10, otherwise we can't understand. So yeah, so I, more than you, I get distracted because you were listening to me, but I get distracted a lot with this. Okay, whatever. So yeah, where was I? Yeah, I got distracted. I lost my flow. Remember what are you saying? Yeah, so yeah, majority of the people actually think that spirituality is, you know, and is an escape. You know, when I used to do spirituality, you know, people have made comments or try to tell me, "Yeah, ये ढोंग है सारा." You know, what are you trying to do is a ढोंग. It's not you, right? Just because majority of the population, you know, feel like they have to go to clubs, they have to go to parties, they have to do. I am not against anything on a serious note, right? Clubs or parties में कोई problem नहीं है. But just because most of the people feel a certain way and other do not feel like they feel, you know, and it's maybe not much of a population, you know, but right now on the planet many people are feeling the need for spirituality, right? They're feeling the need for a spiritual growth. There should be something more than a mind and body, you know. Like if we identify ourselves with like mind and body, of course it's a place of suffering. You know, when we discover something more deeper beneath, that's our soul, then of course, you know, life is a wonderful place and you can make sense of it, right? So yeah, so for me it has been a need. It's not, it's, I know people think that, you know, when you're doing something like this, ये तो escape की तरह है, ये तुम अपनी responsibility से भागना चाहते हो, तुम, you know, you just don't want to, I don't know, it's just kind of an escape. Well, that's what people think, you know, people who take up the path of spirituality or something like that. I have also been told that ये सब ढोंग है, you know, because just because they don't feel that way and I feel that way, you know, so they are, you know, and yes, it has happened. Our nation has really seen hypocrites, you know. Spirituality is not about, you know, leaving everything, leaving your responsibilities, everything, and going on a mountain and sitting and sit there, right? It's not like that, right? I completely understand that point, right? But what we need to understand here is that मुझे नहीं पता अब मैं ये इतनी मैच्योर बात किसको और कितना समझा पाऊँगी, बट मैं बस पहली बात तो एक ही है कि जस्ट बिकॉज आपको ऐसा फील नहीं होता, ठीक है, आपको ये नीड फील नहीं होती है, डजंट मीन किसी और को ये नीड फील नहीं हो रही है, ठीक है? किसी के लिए बहुत बहुत मेजर डिज़ायर हो सकती है, किसी के लिए बहुत मेजर नीड हो सकती है, ठीक है, to take up spirituality, to take up the path, you know, it's their calling, you know, and who are you to judge? Just because you don't feel that calling, just because you don't feel that way, doesn't mean that somebody else also doesn't feel that way, ठीक है? तो ये जज करना बहुत ईजी है यार कि these girls have been brainwashed. It was their calling, okay? That's why it has been taken, and they have to go through, you know, a crucial process, okay? Whether they can take up brahmacharya or not. And Isha Foundation has always encouraged, you know, Isha Foundation में भूता शुद्धि विवाह भी होते हैं, right? So Isha Foundation has always had like both the polarities, ठीक है? Isha Foundation में आप दोनों polarities देखोगे, ठीक है? So somebody wants to take up brahmacharya, it's there. Somebody wants to, you know, they see that marriage is also a path. They can see that marriage can also be taken up as a path of liberation. Sacred marriages होती हैं बहुत, and then even brahmacharya can be part to liberation. It's not what you do on the outside. ये तो सदगुरु हमेशा बोलते हैं, it's not what you do on the outside, it's how you feel in the inside, right, while taking up an action. Okay, so I just want to take one example. अब मैं जो बात में it's very mature, ठीक है. अब I don't know ये लोग कितना समझ पाएंगे. You know what, एक पॉइंट मेरा ऐसा आएगा, मैं इतने लेवल ऑफ क्वेश्चंस नहीं लूँगी. जिसको समझ नहीं आएगा उसको समझ नहीं आएगा. ओके, एक पॉइंट मेरा लाइफ में ऐसा आएगा, आई वोंट बी टेकिंग अप दीज क्वेश्चंस, यू नो, जो बहुत ही लो लेवल पर हैं, लो लेवल ऑफ मैच्योरिटी पे हैं, ठीक है. आई विल बी टेकिंग अप because our earth is evolving, right? And I'm not saying this with a kind of a judgment or something, but I have to really see what is the need right now, okay, and what is my calling right now, ठीक है. So एक ऐसा पॉइंट आएगा, मैं ये लो लेवल ऑफ मेच्योरिटी क्वेश्चंस नहीं लेने वाली हूँ. एंड आई एम नॉट सेइंग दिस विद अ काइंड ऑफ अ जजमेंट कि तुम्हारा लो लेवल ऑफ मेच्योरिटी है समथिंग. आई मीन यू वांट टू टेक इट एज you want to feel bad about it, or you don't want, I don't know, like it's completely up to you how you take it within yourself. But मैं किसी judgment के साथ नहीं बोल रही हूँ, because my calling right now is to do, you know, my calling right now is to do things right now which help us, you know, because there are people who are ready, there are people who are at a maturity level, and you know, yeah, so yeah, I may feel called to take up, you know, some high level of spiritual stuff. Okay, so खैर मैं एक बहुत छोटा एग्जांपल लेती हूँ, एक हिंदू मिथ्स से एक एग्जांपल लेती हूँ. सो आई एम वाचिंग शिव शक्ति राइट नाउ, दैट्स यू नो, दैट्स कमिंग ऑन Colors TV, right? And it's got brilliant stories, and I'm just, you know, really thinking like why we weren't taught these why weren't we taught these stories, you know, at some point in our life, you know. I mean, we should have been taught about these stories, you know, they're so wise and they're so amazing. Why wouldn't we taught about, you know, these stories? So yeah, so these stories have been taken from Shiv Puran, all right. So अभी क्या होता है कि Mahishasur is a demon, okay, and he tries to, and he kidnaps Shiva, okay. He kidnaps the creator, he kidnaps the Shiva, and he keeps him with himself, okay. And of course then Shakti comes, and Shakti, you know, tries to fight Mahishasur and everything, and she couldn't fight him all alone. She couldn't fight him all alone. And then what happens is that you know, then Shiva and all kinds of devta and everything, they come up and they say that you should not you know, resume with the war, right? You should not continue with the war, because otherwise you will lose. So it's not the time, it's not the time to, you know, do the war and everything. So जो मैया होती है, जो पार्वती होती है, she feels little, you know, disrespectful कि यार I have to leave it. But then it's not about the ego, right? It's about dharma. Yes, and dharma says that it's not about you, okay, your respect or your disrespect. It's about what should happen, and what should happen is that Mahishasur should die, right? Because he is basically coming in between the laws of universe. He's trying to disrupt the universe, okay, universe's plan, everything. So what should happen, right? So then Maya backs off, right? Parvati backs off. Then what happens is that she takes up so Shiva gives her a plan, okay. Shiva tells her that you go and you get born into a family of rishi, Rishi Katyan. Okay, you go and get born into a family of Rishi, and that is Rishi Katyan and her wife. They have been really, wishing for a daughter for like many, many years. Okay, and you should get born into their family. Okay, they've been really, really wanting a birth of a girl child, since many years. So you go, their desire will also be fulfilled, and and when you take up a human form, then that's how you will eventually become the cause of the death of Mahishasur. Okay, so Shiva gives her the plan, right? So then she goes, she takes birth into the Katyan family, okay, Rishi Katyan's family and everything. And of course, both the parents are delighted because, they've been really wanting a daughter and everything since many years, and they finally get her, and that too. That too, she get the Adi Shakti comes, in the form of a girl, and it's just so beautiful. They're so happy. So what happens now is that all the devtas and everything, they come up and they say ki jo now she is actually she has taken birth because she wants to kill Mahishasur. She wants to be the cause of his death. So that's why Adi Shakti has come into your home. Okay, that's what this family is told, right? So so now what happens is yeah, this is what family is told. And now both of them, they get so shocked, and they get so sorrowful ki abhi to she has come, and she will be the cause of death of Mahishasur. No, Mahishasur is very strong. He's a very strong demon. We will lose her. Both the parents feel that, that pain कि यार हम भूल जाएंगे, मतलब हम अपनी बेटी को कैसे भेज सकते हैं. She's our daughter at the end of the day, and how can we send her? Like, if we get it as she is this is universe plan. Universe plan is that she will be the cause of the death of Mahishasur, right? That's why she's taken the form of a human and everything. This is universe plan, and both these people, the parents were coming into the plan of the universe, right? So they were like, no, we can't do that. I mean, how can we send our daughter to fight this demon? What if our daughter gets slayed? We'll lose her everything. So you can understand the feeling of a parent. Of course, we all can understand, how parents feel, their love and everything, and they have also waited for the daughter for such a long time, and finally she has come, and now they're saying that she has to go to a war to fight. I mean, they must have been really, it must be a very sad feeling, isn't it? What happens next is that what happens next is that she finally, Rishi Katyan, he's finally, after a whole lot of meditation and over the issue and everything, he finally states that no, we cannot come into the universe plan. And he says that we should never come into the universe plan, and we should let her do what she has come here to do. Her soul has a plan, okay, and we should let her follow her plan. Who are we to decide for her at the end of the day? So their love was liberating, so that she could follow her soul's plan. Okay, so universe, so you get my whole point, right? And of course, then she goes to war, and of course she kills Mahishasur. She so basically the reason for her to take up human form was that she could take up the powers of collective. She can collect more powers, in a human birth. So she collect more powers. Even Mahishasur collects more power. So collectively, what happens is that collectively the dharma wins over adharma. Collectively, the truth wins over untruth. So collective powers, dono collect karte hain powers, dono parties collect karte hain powers, and that could only happen on the earthly plane, on the human plane, and then they fight each other, and then finally Mahishasur dies, showing ki kai baar स्टोरी ऑल्सो शोज दैट कई बार हम अकेले नहीं लड़ पाते हैं. समटाइम्स वी नीड कलेक्टिव एनर्जीज, to stand up against collective untruth. So it was a beautiful story, and so this is what I'm trying to say, कि at the end of the day आप एक soul हो और आपका एक plan है, okay, that you might have forgotten. It has gotten into your unconscious and subconscious, right? It has gotten into the layers and deep layers and you are literally trying to fill it up with all kinds of things. You're only trying to suppress it more and more. The more superficial happiness you want to find in your life, the more people go into addictions. Your superficial happiness, they go, temporary happiness, taki they forget that ultimate question of who am I, what am I doing here, right? So people do that to themselves, but somebody, for it's a universe calling, and universe has a plan for them. Do you know that कि अभी ये planet जो चल रहा है, it's only because some people are still awake. Yes, there are levels of awakening. Some people are still awake. That's why ये society, ये earth अभी तक चल रही है. जिस दिन सब सो गए ना, इसका काम हो जाएगा. ठीक है. सो कुछ लोग हैं जो अपना यूनिवर्स का प्लान फॉलो कर रहे हैं, अपना सोल का प्लान फॉलो कर रहे हैं, एंड यू आर कमिंग इन बिटवीन. इसे ब्रेन वॉशिंग नहीं कहते हैं. हर चीज़ ब्रेन वॉश नहीं होती है. येस, आई नो इन द पास्ट स्पिरिचुअलिटी बहुत गलत हाथों में भी थी. आई गेट इट. स्पिरिचुअलिटी बहुत गलत हाथों में है. ऐसे भी आज भी कुछ लोग हैं जो स्पिरिचुअलिटी गलत हाथों में है. आई गेट इट. बट दैट डजंट मीन कि सब ऐसे हैं. Maybe who is brainwashed is you and not them. Okay. I mean, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि मैं तो इंट्यूटिवली जानती हूँ कि कौन सही है कौन गलत है. I am very good with my intuition. I know stuff, right? But people who think from their brain and everything, I think they truly take a side rather than being skeptical, experimental कि ये सही हो सकता है, गलत हो सकता है. No, they take it their brainwash क्योंकि उनको फील नहीं होता ना to go and take up a spiritual path. उनको लगता है कि दूसरे बंदे को भी फील कैसे हो सकता है. Okay, then let's come to the second point, that they left their parents. यार एक बात बताओ, समाज को तब प्रॉब्लम नहीं होती ना जब लड़की शादी करके हमेशा के लिए दूसरे के घर चली जाती है. समाज को तब प्रॉब्लम नहीं होती. तब कोई कोर्ट केस क्यों नहीं करता है? लड़की शादी करके भी तो जाती है ना, फॉर अ लाइफ टाइम, एंड ऑफ कोर्स शी कम्स बैक. आई मीन आजकल ऐसा होता था शी कम्स बैक एंड एवरीथिंग, बट अगर हम पुराना ज़माना देखें तो हमेशा ये नहीं होता था. Women didn't have that much freedom, she was expected to be at her, new home and everything, and nowadays of course she can come and go back whenever she wants to, but ये हमेशा ऐसा नहीं होता था. Parents, even if she is not happy, लड़की कई बार happy नहीं है, कुछ भी नहीं है, parents used to throw her, that no, you go, you compromise, you adjust, because that's the way of the society. तो पेरेंट्स के प्यार में कोई कमी नहीं होती है, बिल्कुल कोई कमी नहीं होती है. बच्चे के प्यार में फिर भी कमी हो जाती है पेरेंट्स की तरफ, बट पेरेंट्स के प्यार में बिल्कुल कमी नहीं होती है. बट प्रॉब्लम ये है कि आपका प्यार भी प्रोग्राम्ड है. आप भी उतना ही प्यार कर सकते हो जितना आप जागे हो, जितना आप सो रहे हो, आप उतना ही प्यार कर पाओगे. आप समझ रहे हो? लाइक आपका लेवल, आपका चेतना का स्तर डिसाइड करेगा दैट हाउ मच लव डू you can really give to your children, to people around you. That's why it is always said that a guru's love is the highest, because his chetna, his consciousness is the highest, and he would really think of you. If he's really abusing you also, it has something to do. Universe love for you is the highest. If it's really putting you in the dungeon, if it's really putting you in the gutter for some time, trust me, it's for the highest good. It's for your good. Okay? So प्यार हमेशा ये नहीं होता कि आपको फ्लावर्स दिए जाएं, या ये किया जाए, राइट। मेरा बस कहने का मतलब ये है कि पेरेंट्स भी जितना जागे हैं, जितना सो रहे हैं, उसी हिसाब से अपने बच्चे को प्यार कर पाते हैं। उनके प्यार में कोई कमी नहीं है, बट मैं तो बहुत मानती हूँ कि, और मैं तो बहुत मानती हूँ कि पेरेंट्स ज़्यादा प्यार करते हैं, बच्चे फिर भी उतना प्यार नहीं कर पाते हैं, राइट। एंड ऑफ कोर्स पेरेंट्स भी इम्परफेक्ट होते हैं, बच्चे भी इम्परफेक्ट होते हैं, कोई भी परफेक्ट नहीं है एट द एंड ऑफ द डे, राइट। सब अपने अपने लेसन्स ले रहे हैं, राइट, बिकॉज अल्टीमेटली सब सोल्स हैं, राइट। बट व्हाट आई मेंट टू से हियर इज़ दैट कि सोसाइटी या पेरेंट्स को तब तक प्रॉब्लम नहीं होती है जब तक उनका बच्चा इज़ डूइंग अकॉर्डिंग टू द वेज ऑफ द लाइफ। जैसे जैसे, क्योंकि बेसिकली सोसाइटी कैसे चलती है, सोसाइटी डर पे चलती है यार, ठीक है। सोसाइटी का चलने, समाज कैसे चलता है, समाज चलता है डर पे, सब एक जैसा ही करेंगे, ठीक है। और कोई एक बाहर निकलने, इंडिविजुअल बाहर निकलने की कोशिश करेगा, सोसाइटी के, समाज या सिस्टम को तोड़ने की कोशिश करेगा, तो उसे वापस लेके आना है, ठीक है। और पेरेंट्स भी प्रोग्राम्ड होते हैं वैसे ही लव देने के, या वो उनकी डेफिनेशन ऑफ लव है, ठीक है। समाज को बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं आएगा कि एक बंदा अलग से कुछ करने की कोशिश कर रहा है, ठीक है। और पढ़े लिखे लोग क्यों नहीं ब्रह्मचार्य ले सकते हैं? पढ़े लिखे लोगों में प्रॉब्लम क्या है ब्रह्मचार्य लेने की? मैं तो बहुत ग्लैड हूँ कि पढ़े लिखे लोग, मतलब इतना बेसिकली ब्रिटिश एजुकेशन सिस्टम इतना दिमाग का दही कर देता है इन सम वेज, इतना एजुकेटेड, इतना इन्फॉर्मेशन बेस्ड, इतना मेमोरी बेस्ड है, मतलब स्पिरिचुअली तो बहुत ही नीचे ले जाता है ब्रिटिश एजुकेशन सिस्टम जो हमारे इंडिया में वो छोड़ गए हैं वो लोग, ठीक है। वो बिल्कुल आपको स्पिरिचुअली, आपका आईक्यू कम कर देता है एक्चुअली, अगर आप लिटरली आजकल के रिसर्चेस देखें और ये सब देखें। इतना सब कुछ होने के बाद भी दोज गर्ल्स हैव दैट अवेयरनेस, दोज वुमेन हैव दैट अवेयरनेस टू टेक अप द पाथ ऑफ स्पिरिचुअलिटी, टू नो व्हाट्स देयर सोल्स कॉलिंग। ये तो बहुत बड़ी बात है यार, दिस इज रियली अ गुड साइन एंड इट्स गुड थिंग, इट्स अ साइन ऑफ अ हाई कॉन्शियसनेस। I just had this to say. And कहीं ना मुझे लगता है ये विमेन के रिगार्डिंग ही सोचा जा सकता है कि विमेन को ब्रेन वॉश कर दिया गया, जस्ट बिकॉज एक इंसान सोसाइटी से अलग है, समाज से अलग कुछ करने की कोशिश कर रहा है, तो सब ये बहुत ईजी है बोल देना यार ब्रेन वॉश्ड है। दे आर लिटरली क्वाइट एट एन एज कि जहाँ पर उन्हें ब्रेन वॉश नहीं किया जा सकता है। ब्रेन वॉश कौन है, सोचने की ज़रूरत है। सोसाइटी ने किसे ब्रेन वॉश कर दिया है? समाज जो है, जो डर पे फॉर्म हुआ है कि सब एक जैसी चीज़ करेंगे, ठीक है। कोई अलग से करेगा तो डर आ जाता है सोसाइटी के अंदर कि यार ये कैसे अलग कर रहा है, इसको वापस लेके आओ, 3-4 चीज़ें बोलो। जैसे हम गटर में हैं वैसे ही सब गटर में बैठे हैं। समाज इस पे वर्क करता है, समाज डर पे वर्क करता है। ऑफ कोर्स हाँ, ऐसी भी सोसाइटीज़ हैं, ऐसे भी समाज हैं, ऐसे भी कल्चर्स हैं जो डर पे वर्क नहीं करते। दे वेरी लिबरेटिंग, दे एक्सेप्ट एंड दे अलाउ, दे लिबरेट, they even liberate and they even allow people to make their own mistakes. यहाँ पर तो कोई सही कर रहा है यार। ऐसे भी कल्चर्स हैं जो बहुत ट्राइबल कल्चर्स आप देखोगे, कुछ जो ऐसे हैं जो मिस्टेक्स करने को भी अलाउ करते हैं, सो दैट because we all have a free will. That's how God's universe is. We all have free will, to do what we want to do. I hope you got the point. Thank you for watching this video.